We have just arrived on the beautiful Koh Chang.
We've all heard about so many of the famous Thai islands, but one that often gets missed off is Koh Chang. We're here to uncover the mystery of Koh Chang and see if it's worth adding to your next Thailand trip. So stick around and let's explore Koh Chang.
So it is slightly further away than all of the other islands that we visited in Thailand, but we definitely wanted to check it out because it looks gorgeous, and I can confirm it is. To get here we had to get to Bangkok, and then from Bangkok we took a 5-hour transfer down to Trat and then got a ferry across. So it wasn't too difficult, and if you are arriving into Bangkok, it's the ideal place to start. It's also super close to Cambodia. We've already done Cambodia and we loved Koh Rong Island, and it's right close to Koh Rong. You can actually get a ferry across to it, so we knew this island we needed to check out. So we've just arrived at Bangbao Village. It's a little fishing village where you go on the pier and there's loads of little bungalows, so we're going to go check it out. It's quite cute already. Loads of little stores. It's pretty cool. It's called Bangbao Pier. And here we go. So there's a seafood restaurant and we're coming up to loads of different seafood options here. So this is one of the things it's famous for. So some of these little huts have turned into homestays, which is really cute. And it's completely free to come and explore this area too, which is really good because a lot of places like this you do have to pay to get in. And then it turns into a little boat pier. So yeah, really cute, nice. Come to check out a very local place for some lunch. So it's called Tum Payang Prabang and it is always busy here. And the prices are really reasonable, so we'll see. I'm gonna go for a Pad Thai for 60 baht. So I really like places where you can kind of add bits of your own little toppings on top, because obviously everyone's different and likes different amounts. So yeah, add a bit of peanuts, a bit of chilli. I do like a little bit of chilli. So the food was really nice. They've got lots of options behind me and they prepare it all in front of you so you can see exactly what they're doing. It's really nice. I would definitely recommend, and the price is so affordable. God. Monkeys! So just off the main street there's a little sign with Lonely Beach, and there's loads of little restaurants and cafes and bars. It's a really nice area and it's definitely worth staying in this area. We're not actually staying in this area because we booked very last minute and the only accommodation was in White Beach for our budget, but I think if we were to choose somewhere to stay it definitely would be here. So where the town is, there isn't actually a sandy beach, it's all rocky, and it's mainly like resorts area. But if you ride a little bit further down on the motorbike, there is a white sandy beach. So yeah, we're going to go check that out. There are lots of little areas with like bars and cafes, but there isn't still a beach at this bit, so we're going to keep going further down the road to get to the beach. So we've just been a bit cheeky and walked through the Siam Beach Resort, but it's brought us out to a lovely beach and we're going to go and walk the length of it. Lonely Beach is definitely not lonely. There are quite a few people here, but I can understand why. It's very beautiful, and next to the Lonely Beach town, it's not too far away, so there's plenty of bars and restaurants nearby too. little bit further down the beach, there's some beach bars. So yeah, it's a pretty nice vibe here. We've got a nice sunset coming. So we've just been on this beach here and we're walking across here, and it looks like this was again another abandoned place. So one thing about Koh Chang is that we've seen loads of abandoned hotels, restaurants, cafes, and I don't know if it was because of COVID or something else that happened here. But yeah, there's a lot of abandoned places, but it's quite a nice spot to watch the sunset and see the beach at the same time. So the little walkway has led to the LB complex where we came earlier. So we bought a chang for 100 baht and we're watching the sunset from here. We're stopped off at Bangkok Curry House. We've got the chicken massaman that looks so nice. So we've actually gone for a large rather than a small, which is 120 baht, but it also comes with rice and a soup, so really reasonable. And yeah, it smells incredible. So the curries here were literally insane. Me and Tash reckon it's the best massaman we've had in 6 weeks of Thailand. Is that right, Tash?
Absolutely, totally.
We've just come down to Walking Street, but to be honest, all the bars are pretty empty, and it looks like it's maybe a place where a lot of old guys come to find their evening entertainment as such. So we're on our way to the shipwreck on the beach. We've just about to pay 100 baht to get in, and the roads are pretty bumpy. So yeah, it's a little bit dangerous, but it's fine. Just as experienced. So I don't think the directions are quite right on the map. It's just taking us down to a viewpoint, which is nice. But yeah, the shipwreck isn't quite here, so we're going to go back on ourselves and try and find it. So we've just got to the main bit, and unfortunately the really big shipwreck that was washed up here has now been destroyed and they're completely dismantling it. But there's still loads of little shipwrecks as well all around, so it's still pretty cool to come and have a look. So this is what is left of what once was the massive shipwreck. It's a real shame because looking at the reviews and pictures, you used to be able to walk all through, get on the top deck. So I'm not really sure why they're kind of putting it down, especially when they're charging people to come here. So yeah, that's a shame. But yeah, it is pretty cool to have a little look around. There's like an abandoned hotel here, which probably once upon a time was nice, but the pool now looks disgusting. This is, whoa, a very sketchy bridge. I don't think it's safe. It looks very wobbly. There is a really nice beach here too, so coming and chilling on the beach is also something that would be really nice here. Nothing left other than a toilet. So we've just been doing some research, and it wasn't actually a shipwreck, it was a hotel designed to be a ship by one of the wealthiest men in Thailand, and this was a massive resort. I'm not sure what happened, but obviously it is no longer. So yeah, a little bit of interesting facts for here. So is it worth the 100 baht entry fee? Well, to be honest, I personally don't think it is. There's so many nice beaches around Koh Chang that are completely free to go to, and really nice areas to explore. But if you are interested in abandoned boats and abandoned buildings, then yeah, it probably would be. But bear in mind that you can't go on the boats or in the buildings because it's very dangerous and literally all falling apart. So yeah, we probably wouldn't spend 100 baht to come into here if we could go back in time. We've just seen signs for a waterfall here as we were leaving, so it's come to a little bit of a dead end for the bike, so we're going to have a little walk. There's an arrow, so we'll see what it's like. So there's no water, so yeah, probably wouldn't recommend coming to the waterfall. What do you think of the waterfall, Tash?
It's got lots of water.
So we are staying in an area called White Beach, It's a lovely area. There's lots of bars, cafes, restaurants, and there is a beach. The beach is actually quite small, and there's a lot of it that is quite rocky, so you have to kind of go further north to get to the sandy beach, which is still lovely. The only thing we would say is maybe it's a little bit more of an older area. Is that fair to say?
Yeah. Ross feels very young here.
So yeah, the vast majority are kind of grandparents' age, which is lovely. It's so nice that there's a nice community here. But yeah, maybe the lonely beach area is somewhere where more backpackers and youngsters do go. But we're just walking down to the edge of White Beach now, and we've got a little bit of sand coming our way, whereas before the tide's been completely in, so that's nice.
I cannot explain how much of a side eye she just got when she said older people. There was literally a grandma.
Was there
right
someone
next to
there?
me. She was like,
And even though it's a little bit overcast today, the sunsets here have been lovely too. And like with most of Koh Chang, it's a very relaxed atmosphere. This is definitely the island to come to if you just want to chill, get into one with nature and just unwind. And there's loads of seafront restaurants over here with different like fish options, barbecue and Thai food, which is really nice because you can sit, have dinner and look at the sunset. We have stopped at Chef Koh Chang. It's kind of on the edge of the White Beach area where we're staying, and it's really cheap here, the food is. So here we've got a chicken and kale and bean sprout dish, and it was 60 baht for this with rice. I just ordered some fried chicken noodles for 60 baht. Again, that looks really nice, that does. And we've got a beautiful pad thai for 60 baht. This looks so nice. We've been very greedy and ordered 3 dishes, and then all the little pots with all the little condiments in. Ash, is yours good?
oh, it's really nice actually. This is my favourite, whatever dish this is
Noodles,
called.
yeah.
Not noodles as such. The
Pad see you?
Yeah, this is my favourite one of them. That's
Oh, nice. That pad thai was literally one of my favourite that we've had. Was it yours? So good, would definitely recommend. So there's a really mini night market here.
It's a really nice way to finish off the evening by having a little look round. So, has Koh Chang won us over? Well, we loved the relaxed environment, and if you want to come and switch off, then this is the perfect place for you. However, if you want to party and find other backpackers, then it probably isn't as crazy as some of the other islands, and so if that's your main goal, then it might be a little bit too quiet.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you don't know already, I'm Nicole. I'm currently wandering the world and living extra for my mum, who I lost way too soon. So we decided to leave the UK and go and live our life a little bit. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button to keep up to date with all of our travel videos.